Hi everyone, this is Stacy in Japan, and today I want us to talk about things we really don't expect before coming to Japan and while even being here in Japan. So brace yourself, brace yourself, brace yourself. Okay, so I've been wanting to do a lot of videos, but there has been really no time. But I really think this one is super important. Okay, so you are in Japan. You have come to Japan to work, probably to teach in a school somewhere, and you signed a contract that is for a year. Okay, and you really don't think about a lot of things before you come because you're just so excited to come, and then all the things that are involved in just getting here, all the paperwork, the money you have to spend and everything. But you are finally here. Okay, great, good job. Okay, so it's coming close to the end of your contract, and you are not thinking that, okay, I may possibly be out of a job. But yeah, that's something that you have to think about. There is a reason why they only give 1 year contracts at a time, even though they can give you new contracts each year and every year after that. And also another reason why those who issue visas at the immigration usually only give you a visa for 1 year, because it's somewhat tied to how long a contract you have with your company. And since the companies are generally giving only 1 year contracts, your visa more than likely is going to be 1 year. Okay, so in Japan, the school year runs from April to March. Yes. But there is something that you are not quite prepared for, and it's to hear that your company has lost the contract in the area that you are working. So what does this mean? It means you are out of a job. Yes, there's no possibility of getting a new contract in that area where you are. So it means that you have to brace yourself to move. Yes, move to another city, another prefecture even, which can be 3 hours or more away. Is this good? For me personally, it's very stressful. Very stressful, because there is so much uncertainty. You don't know which areas your company is still going to have control over in terms of the contract, because the Board of Education, or the BOE, they take a long time to make up their minds and to actually inform the companies of their decisions. So these bidding opportunities come about between January and March. Yes. And of course, I said the contract usually ends in March. So yes, my contract ends in March, and I still don't know where I'm going. March 24th, I don't know. I don't know where I'll end up. So it has been quite unnerving for me. So this is something that you must keep in mind, that when you come here, even though there are many jobs available to teach English, there are a lot of jobs, but they are so dependent on the awarding of a contract to your company if you are with a major recruiting company. If you're with Kaiwas, then I guess that's a little different, They are not a part of the public system, but once you're a part of the public system, you have this to deal with. And on the note of having to move, that's also another lengthy process. You have to notify the housing, whatever. I got my apartment through my company. So the request is for at least 30 days notice. So you don't know where you're going. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what city I'm going to end up in, but I have to submit that notification that I plan to move. Yes, and give them their 30 days notice. And then I have to go to the city hall and have to deregister. It's like I'm leaving the country, but no, this is just a system in Japan. I have to deregister and do a whole host of other things. There's so much paperwork, I haven't started looking at it. And of course, you know, I have to pay to clean the apartment, and I have to get all the bills up to date, which is understandable. But I also have to get them to suspend the light, the water, the gas, you know, and all those things. So this is very important for you to think about. Think about when you come over here. Don't start to feel comfortable being with a company that, you know, that you say, oh, I don't plan to leave the company. That's all very good. You don't plan to leave the company. I didn't plan to leave the company, you know, even though I was using it as a stepping stone. But things will happen. Contracts will be lost, different positions, different desires. Because I came and I have been teaching at the elementary level. But now I want to go to the secondary level, the junior high school level or high school level. And all of these changes will come upon you, and they will come almost at the same time. And that's the unnerving bit of it, coming at the same time. And just to share one quick story with you, I decided finally that I was going to get a part-time job. So I went through the interview process and everything. But then it came up that I may possibly have to move to another prefecture, which the company for which I'm interviewing with didn't have any location there. So they were like, but because I don't know where I'm going to end up, I still did the interview, right? And still keeping optimistic about things, but I honestly don't know where I'll end up. So you have to be flexible when you come to Japan. You have to be flexible. You're going to be here on your own, even though your company will offer some support. You will have to make decisions about the direction that you want to go in. So please brace yourself. Keep these things in mind as you make your way to Japan. Ganbatte ne.